In this clip, we watch the officials in a two-person crew have a flag down for a penalty, assess the foul, and reset the field in a timely fashion, while communicating exactly what's going on with everyone. So we have the flag down because the ball hit the ground. Trail official jogs towards about the middle of the field to relay the foul to the table area. And you see the lead official in the top right of your screen setting the field. So here his hands up in the air, signaling dead ball. He's telling the goalkeeper the ball is side left. You are one man down for 1 minute. And I will have the restart. And then he waits for his partner, who gets his flag, points for the ready signal, and we restart play. So now let's take a look and set the field with our diagram and go through relaying a penalty to the field, to partners, and to the table, step by step. So here we have the field set for a flag down slow whistle situation and a relay between the two officials on what the penalty will be. So we've got play behind the goal at X, and we've got a slash. The defender slashes the attackman, lead drops his flag, throws it high into the air, yells flag down, and now we have a flag down slow whistle. So let's go ahead and assume that the ball squirts out of bounds here. Maybe the offensive player lost it, and it just comes on out. So now we've got a condition that will end the play according to the rules that we're under, and now it's time to relay the penalty. So let's go ahead and call this defender number 20. Lead official is going to call out to his trail, who probably works in just a little bit just so there's less that we have to talk about or less distance to speak over. And lead official just says, blue, either 20 or just points to that player with a slash. Now, the most common penalties are 1 minute, or if it's a hold 30 seconds or a push 30 seconds. Unless something is really out of whack, just a simple point at the player, slashing. Unless it's going to be more than a minute, we don't have to discuss this any further. So the trail official knows this, and now the defender, he knows, so he's working his way to the box to take a knee. And the trail official is coming to the wing line to relay to the table area with C note. And C note is simply color, number, the offense or the penalty, time, and then an explanation as needed. So in this situation, color blue, number 20 or 20, the offense a slash, the time 1 minute, and the explanation in this situation really probably is going to need to be one, just because it's a very cut and dry penalty situation. So we'll go over a more complicated one shortly. But while trail is doing this, the lead also has a job to do. So he's going to pick up his flag and bring the ball outside of the box. So he's going to move on out. We're going to bring this player out with the ball. So we restart play laterally according to where the ball was. So we never come back in and restart play off of a flag down for the offense inside the box. We're going to pull it outside the box one way or the other. And it's usually easiest to bring it out to your side. But if that ball went out of bounds way over here, it makes sense for the ball to come in on this side and have trail restart it. But in this situation, ball was over closer to here, so we just bring it out to this side. So here we're going to put a goalkeeper out just so we can showcase the importance of this. So the lead official pulls the ball out, and this is where, again, when trail's relaying the foul, taking care of it, this is where the lead official can say, hey, goalkeeper, the ball is side left. So here's side right, top left, top center, side left, side right. So the ball is more bottom left. You're one man down for 1 minute. It will be my whistle. So now we've communicated where the ball is, how long this player is in the box for, and who's going to be restarting play. So this is a very clear cut, just 3 things. You give it to the goalie, but you say it loud enough so everybody knows what's going on. And now, by the time the trail is done relaying his penalty to the table area, he starts his 20-second timer as soon as he's done, turns around, and if the lead official has done his job correctly, the field is going to be set with the appropriate number of players for the restart. So now let's put all of the players that we need onto the field, and we're going to go ahead and look at a more complicated penalty situation. Okay, so now a more complicated penalty situation. So we'll start it off pretty much the same way as we did, but we've got the ball on this side, and right now we're 6-on-6. Offensive player has the ball for the red team. Defensive player, number 20, slashes that player. Lead official drops the flag, yells flag down. Trail official echoes the flag down call. And we're outside of the box right now, so under NFHS rules, we're not locked into it yet. So the attackman passes the ball up to the midfielder, because now they're going to try to see what they can get with this free possession, this free shot. Now, after the ball's been passed up, we've echoed the flag down. Everyone knows what's going on. The red player who just got slashed decides to retaliate and slashes the blue defender. So now we have a second flag that we have to drop. And because it's the offensive team who committed this foul, that ends the flag down slow whistle. So now we've killed the play, and we're going to assess the fouls on both players. So here's where a little communication is going to be needed. Again, these are two fairly simple fouls. It's the execution of getting this field set that can be a little bit tricky. So the officials come in a little bit, and this is clear cut, right? We have blue number 20 with a slash, and we'll say red number 5 with a slash as well, the one that killed the play. So the lead official can point to these two players, say they each get a 1-minute slash to the trail official. Confirms it, jogs up to the winning line. Now this is where both players are now, they're making their way over to the box area to take a knee. We'll put this player over here. Lead official is going to set the field. Pick up the flags. He's going to make sure the ball's outside the box. We were already out there, so we'll just bring it to the middle of the alley, right about, and outside the field a little bit. So this is where also the players are going to just start working into their positions. That is normally more of a man-up, man-down situation, but since we're going to be even, they're still all going to be matched up. So here's the interesting one here, the C-note, and this is where we talk a little bit more advanced C-note work here, because we will give the explanation, but this is a situation where both coaches might be confused as to where that restart is going to be, whose ball is it, before we even get to the penalties. So we can preempt that confusion and help the game move along by, you come up to the wing line and just say to both coaches, the both head coaches, gentlemen, we have live ball simultaneous fouls. We're going to be 5-on-5. It will be red ball. So now you've proactively communicated the situation to both benches, and they can get their correct personnel on the field for, instead of a man-up, man-down situation that they might be thinking of, they can match up with players. And then, now that you've preempted C-note with a bit of an explanation, you can go ahead and say, okay, blue, 2-0/1 minute, red, 5/1 minute. Because these are live ball simultaneous fouls, the penalty time is locked in, is non-releasable, and you will give the non-releasable signal. So that's the explanation part at the end of C-note. Sometimes it's just C-not. We don't need the explanation. Other times, and this is one of them, live ball simultaneous fouls, where you want to go ahead and give that explanation. So why is the penalty time locked in? Because the penalty time will start on the same tick of the clock, and no goals. We don't want to release any of these players because they both committed a foul, and we're going to play out this penalty time. So once he's done, turn the 20-second timer on, jog to position. Since we proactively communicated the situation, the field has been set, or is just about to be. Trail official, once he's ready to go for the slow restart, points in the direction towards the goal for the ready signal, and the lead official can blow the ball in. Now this is, again, can be one where if we're right about in this area, the lead official can blow it in, or the trail official can blow it in as well. If we're more into the box, it'd be more the lead's responsibility. If we're well up here, it'd be more the trail's responsibility. So a little bit of a communication beforehand. Effectively, if your partner is pointing and giving the ready signal, it's going to be your restart. Don't forget to view more training videos on the U.S. Lacrosse Central Hub at uslacrosse.arbitersports.com. And like our Facebook page at facebook.com/menslaxofficials.